Star Trek Discovery binge watch. In the movie Contact with Jodie Foster, it had this really dumb ending where they built this big alien contact thing up, and then at the end it turns out, they erased the files so they couldn't prove that aliens exist, which is probably not what Carl Sagan's original. I'm sure it's. Yeah, Carl Sagan's book just had them contact aliens at the end, but the movie decided, let's have them not do that. Let's have them not acknowledge it. But another odd thing that happened in this movie version was that encounters the alien, and the alien chooses someone from her past to comfort her, and it's her father, which was the ultimate, like jump the shark moment, alien and father moment, type of thing. That's what happens here, and in our episode of Star Trek Discovery, the Red Angel. So Red Angel, yeah, it's her mother. They find out that the signal is from Burnham, and then they set up to go to this planet where they would never do this in Star Trek, and they do the whole kind of like that movie The Player, where they were going to put the person in the gas chamber, and at the last minute they rescue her. Because it was accused of something and she's going to be murdered, and at the last minute they rescue her. It's cliched. That's what they did here, and they would all be arrested immediately afterward and kicked out of Starfleet for doing this. Their attempt is to trap the Red Angel and have it show up to rescue Burnham, which they think it is Burnham. Burnham reconciles with a hipster Spock with the beard. She does hit the Section 31 captain guy in the face, which was funny. But she did what Kira did not do with that respect. And she, as you see on the old Deep Space Nine, they built up this like huge tension between, Kira Nerys and Kai Wynn, this evil priestess lady. And at no point did they actually fight. Not even in the finale. They weren't even in the same solar system. It's like, and all the fans are like, why didn't they? They should have done something, anything, just to like finish off this character, but they didn't do that. The Silly Jack version, they totally did. Yeah. So anyway, the story is talking about other stories, but this story is very derivative of other stories. And to go down to the planet and do this kind of like new BSG type of plot to have Burnham nearly die so that the angel shows up. Red Angel tech suit thing from time travel that has wormholes. Somehow they know all this stuff that's going on in Project Daedalus from the previous episode. Somehow they've been told this, I guess, by Section 31. It's not quite clear. They just divulged the information because Control wanted to kill everybody. And now it's out there somewhere. Not sure how that works as a story. It doesn't really. It's kind of messy. It wouldn't be convoluted for a Cillian story, but it's convoluted for a series, a TV show, a season that's trying to put all these really weird coincidences together that end up with a payoff that's just really strange. Not horrible, not bad, but strange. It's like, okay, really, really trying desperately to look this up. And another thing that's annoying is that when the Culber came back, there's this plot thread where he's acting straight. And in this episode, they address this directly by having the Giorgio lady address it. And the two guys go on about whether they're gay or pansexual or something. And it's like, but okay, that's relevant in but the cliche of him being killed off last season and then bringing him back because they messed up, so they had to bring him back because, that was really dumb. They did a cliche. The gay character dies. Ooh, because that's dramatic. So they brought him back, but now he's acting weird. He's not acting himself because he's in a different, like somehow his being straight or gay was dependent on him being resurrected or not. And that's just weird. That's not how that works. He would still be have feelings for Stamets character. Yeah, that wouldn't change. But it's Star Trek, and they have to bend it toward like sort of the discussion on gender politics that's current. Okay, you're doing a current century kind of thing, but it doesn't work because it's the future. It's supposed to be 2257 or 2258 roughly, and by then it's not going to mean anything. Whether two characters are gay or straight or bi or trans or whatever, because it's the future. Like, we've evolved beyond that sensibility. They just wouldn't think anything of it. And I know that in the first season of Next Generation, they wanted to make Geordi gay, but then they decided, no, we're not going to do that. And then they didn't go, Geordi LaForge. They made him the chief engineer, so this character's like, they're trying to fix that. But it's like, yeah, if you start with that, you have to go there with that and not have it cop out with the character being killed or the character turning straight, because that's dumb. That's sloppy writing. Yeah, so don't do that. just because. But as for the Red Angel, so far, this episode, it was a little weird. They would all be drummed out of Starfleet at this point for trying to do that. But yeah, they've become renegades. But yeah, that was my review of this one. This is my thoughts on this one. I have seen elements of it before, so I knew it was coming. But yes, the alien is her mother. That's dumb. Yeah. And it wouldn't be her reading, it would be her mother's reading. It would be half of her DNA would be her mother's. So they're going to have to explain that in the next episode. And the next one is Perpetual Infinity.